You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Alright, we're gonna continue more on Lola's point of view. And let me tell you guys, this is gonna be woo wee! Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, enjoy. Lola, Jean, Marlowe, Hitch, Jane, Elfman, Lasana, and Kaeda were all trying to deactivate these bombs wherever they may be hiding. Lola did her best to keep her team under the radar, and things weren't going to be too good. But they managed to do it, deactivating them all. However, once that was over, Luna was on her own very tower, congratulating the heroes, but also taunting them of their past and their darkest fears and everything else. Lola was listening to this. She couldn't believe Luna is beginning to mock everyone. And then it got too far when Silver's notebook was discovered and Luna read it out loud in a very sadistic manner. Lola was really furious to hear this. More than furious, she was angry. She has fury. Hell hath no fury. Like a woman angered by the thoughts of such a cruel mistress. Luna and the others kept hidden. Then it began. Luna's memories were being played out on the MPD. The first one showed of a happy little girl with a colorful girly backpack, and she was coming home from school with a picture in hand. Daddy! It looked like Luna, and she was standing there as her father was speaking on the phone. He looked pretty distracted. Daddy! Daddy! Look what I made for you! I drew it especially for you, Luna said. I'm busy, Luna. Can't you see I'm on the phone? Her father said. Luna felt pretty sad, but then she tried to sound cheery. Here, I'll leave this just for you. You can look at it later, okay? Her father didn't even respond. However, as he was talking, he took the picture, crumpled it up, and threw it in the trash. Luna was heartbroken. She felt tears in her eyes, and she left the room sad. Everyone was pretty shocked to see that. Luna was really in distress. Hey, whoever is in charge here, change it back. What the heck is going on here? But then another memory played of Luna's childhood. I don't know why. Why is Daddy not even liking what I do? I never felt so unappreciative. I mean, Mommy is appreciative of me, but why not Daddy? Young Luna said to herself. She left the room and closed her door. She went downstairs. She saw her mother just sitting there at the end of the table. She looked really miserable. She had cooked a wonderful candlelight dinner for her and her husband, but he wasn't home. And he said he didn't even feel like eating. Luna watched as her mother began throwing the food away. Even though it was pretty wasteful to do that, still she felt very unappreciative. She had cooked a wonderful meal for her and her husband to have a candlelight for two, and this is the thanks she gets. Luna was beginning pulling at the edges of her hair. Would it be too much to ask if we could just make up our minds, please? Luna said with gritted teeth. Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it! What is this? Luna said. Luna was just sitting on the chair. Her father looked pretty furious. How could you be so stupid? You could have gotten yourself hurt.
Daddy, it was an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh, really? Her father shouted, then slapped her. Deimos! Stay out of this. Deimos, she's just a child. It was Luna's mother. A child? She did it on purpose. She didn't do it on purpose. She said it was an accident. She didn't know what it was. Well, she should have known better by now. Don't you see? She's a little demon. She's a freak. She's a little harpy. Deimos shouted. Luna began to cry. But then, her father slapped her again. Don't you dare start crying. I'll give you a reason to cry if you ever cried in front of me again. Deimos shouted. Luna was trying her best, but there were so many tears. Oh, I had enough of this. Deimos grabbed Luna by the hair. Deimos, please, her mother said. Deimos shoved her, and she hit down a coffee table. She moaned.
Please, Daddy! Not me! No, please!
Her father locked her in the closet with no lights on. Luna began hitting the door.
No, Daddy! Daddy! Daddy!
You can come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter, Deimos said. Please, Deimos, let me leave her alone. She didn't do anything wrong. Why are you doing this to us? Shut up, Deimos said to his wife, hitting her even harder. Luna was getting upset. Luna cried out.
Look, just tell me something. Is it you people? You guys are trying to play this. How about something else, huh? You want to make things worse for me? You want to make something worse?
Luna cried, but then more memories played. Luna's mother was taking out pills, and as she swallowed them and drank it all down with a glass of water, her mother noticed. Luna looked at her with concern. What are you looking at? Ugh! Her mother slammed the door on her daughter. Young Luna was really upset as she went down the stairs. Her mother sat down on the bed, and she began to cry, feeling guilty for doing that to her own daughter. The next one showed of Luna laying in bed. But then she woke up to feel her mother's caress. Her mother hugged her. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to. I just can't live like this anymore, her mother said.
Mommy, why is Daddy so angry with me? Why does he hate me so much?
Luna asked. I don't know, sweetie. Let's just get through this, okay?
Okay,
Luna said. The next